I think it's working. Hopefully. Microphone. How's the audio? Okay. That's not bad. Is that good? I don't know. I feel like I never have my audio actually like balanced properly, and then it just kind of sucks. Um. Okie doke. I guess we're good then. Oh, I played an ad. Oops. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll just start in a few seconds. Well, that's fine. We'll just start in a few seconds. What is up with the audio? It's like I feel like it is a little bit too quiet. What is up with the audio? It's like I feel like it is a little bit too quiet. Do I have my mic set to medium? No, I have it set to high. No, I have it set to high. I guess I could put it physically closer to me, but I don't really have anything else I can do. Put it physically closer to me, but I don't really have anything else I can do. That work? No, that's way too loud. Jesus. That work? No, that's way too loud. Jesus. That work? I'm gonna put it in like the yellow zone. Oh, and I have my desktop audio on, so it's looping. Damn it. Yellow. Okay, that's red, but I was kind of talking loudly, so I think this is fine. This seems fun for now. If we get into music later and I dislike it, then I can change it. Here we go. Episode 5, Turnabout Ablaze. Oh wait, hang on, sorry. That's weird. One of the Black Raven. And one of the White Raven. A country torn in two. One to the west, and one to the east. What? Is this like the when those which were split are made whole again? The truth will reveal itself. Steel Samurai? It's the Yatagarasu! The Yatagarasu's here! You accused Yatagarasu. Okay, you... Did that say accused? Wait, what? Okay. Edgeworth's office is on fire. 8 hours previous. Okay, there we go, it's fine. March 14th, 10:17, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. It's so nice, almost dreamlike to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been. On our return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. He was an Interpol agent? I have not played this game in like 4 months. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewaterland theme park. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. Along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back? Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly. I have bad news for you, Edgy. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, that's Kay. Why is Kay just... You can't do this! What? Did she, like, come back with us? She's an active criminal. This is big! Big, I tell you! Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm? And suddenly the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind. What are you talking about, fragile dreams? Come on, let's go! The fake Yatagarasu isn't gonna just find himself, you know. Herself, you know. Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake. Say what? Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay. What's with you today? Are you sure you aren't sleep talking to me right now? Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see. Oh, and that is? Take a look at this! On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. That's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this. The date and card mentions today. Today, huh? Come on, we gotta hurry. The embassy awaits. I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating? Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today? I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up. Well, then you should get too wound up too. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman. You mean Miss Yu? Oh. Shit. I forgot about that. The woman who killed Kay's father burned Faraday 7 years ago. Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great thief Yatagarasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom. Ah, she makes me so mad, that phony. Everyone knows the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a calling card. Until a company's underhanded detailings are made public, the target is always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagarasu so awesome. Yatagarasu's card that's shown in this article. It looks to me as though it could be genuine. See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. If this isn't a clue that the woman's involved, then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, out the door you go. Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go. There's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why. Are there two fakes? What's up? Any reason why you're burning a hole through the newspaper with your eyes? No, no reason at all. Very well, seeing as Miss Yu is also someone of a special nature to me, I agree there's some merit to be found in investigating this. I knew you'd come around. Why would you not tell her about the card? That's like directly... Okay. I knew you'd come around. March 14th, 5 p.m. By the night of this light's glorious moon, we are ready. Ready to embark on our nightly outing. What? And this is where our tale begins. What? What the hell's going on? What a coincidence. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held in such an elegant theater inside a foreign embassy? What? Yeah, the climax is really awesome. Steel Samurai Sushi Slice! I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out. I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television. I have to say though, this embassy is set up kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building. Well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theater is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries. So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries? The one that's called the Kingdom of Alabast, right? Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well. Seems that way, but you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja. The Republic of Babal is sponsoring their Jammin' Ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. We totally gotta see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. The Jammin' Ninja show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai show rear end. You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja. So anyway, about today's event, what's it called again? The Kingdom of Alabas versus the Republic of Babel. What the hell? The Kingdom of Alabas versus the Republic of Babal Goodwill Jubilee. Jesus. The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature. And it was called the Principality of Codopia. Haven't we seen Codopia in this game? Weren't we like talking about it earlier in the game? Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. Oh, the Codopian embassy is where the murder happened the first time. That's what it is. Oh, shit. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though the signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Codopia, huh? Yeah. KG-8 incident and what was referred to as the second KG-8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Codopia. In the 7 years that passed, the country may have split in two. However, the Adigrazzi still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean? Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something. Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again? Sorry, 1 second. I'm just looking at my my school schedule. It just came out, so I have physics, then history. No, not history. What the frick? Physics, math, English, then wow, that kind of sucks. God, this schedule is garbage. Holy shit. Damn. Wow, this sucks. Okay, well, can't really do anything about it. Oh, excuse me, what were we talking about again? Ah, if you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyway, we were talking about the Alabast versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other. But supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event. If that's the case, then why the verses? Also, both countries claim to own the real primitive statue, a national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluate today to see which one's the real deal. Okay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires? Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself, you know that. Ugh, shit, you better be saying that in jest. Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you. I know. Although we don't know if the Adigrazzi will really make an appearance. I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. What's the run button again? There's a very festive atmosphere in here. Yep, super festive. I'm really happy for the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. It's great. Are we going to be saying these names the entire time? It's great that they've re-established diplomatic relations. The newspapers say it's almost like they're Codopia once again. Perhaps we're bearing witness to a historic moment in time. Hey, look! They're selling some commemorative merchandise to celebrate the event. Founders Codopia Biscuits. And over here, they're selling Royal Codopia Biscuits. What? It would seem that they have yet to reconcile their competitive spirits. So this guy is, like... What are you doing here? Okay, that's good. Alright, I'll give you a traumatic slam right there. Stop, hey, do you mind get out of the way, buddy? Okay, once more, in 3, 2, 1, action. Okay, was that my fault just now? Well, he's obviously working. I guess we should leave him alone. Who is he recording? This guy? This is the perfect angle. Go, my image. Travel across the wave world and into every TV set around the globe. More honest approach to appearing on TV than might start your ambitions better. The national flag of the Kingdom of Alabas is on display here. Pressed on it features a flower. Flowers and butterflies are kind of rare motifs for flags, don't you think? Well, when they used to be Kidopia, the government used to take pride in its land. The citizens also loved the rich, bountiful nature all around them, thus the design. Hey, if the Steel Samurai got popular enough, do you think they'd put him on their flag? Are you in your right mind, Kay? Maybe the Jam and Ninja would make a better candidate. Don't make me laugh, Kay. Only the Steel Samurai deserves such an honor. But is that fucking... What's your name again? A lot of heart? Where the tarnation on they? Come on, big scoop! I missed her, out of the way! Yeah, I'm talking to you! Ugh. I seem to remember this one from somewhere. Yeah, my instincts are directing me not to engage in conversation with her. Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone. Oh man, you can't even name her? Come on. Camera woman. My butt. Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is behind these doors. The Babuli's embassy is just beyond these doors, sir. Do you have some business with the embassy? Do you require immediate access? Ah, no, that's quite alright. Are you sure, sir? Anyone and everyone is always welcome in the Republic of Babal. Well then, since we're here... An embassy isn't some sort of theme park, Kay. You're such a buzzkill. The national flag of the Republic of Babal is on display here. Pressed on it features a butterfly. It's really rare to see a national flag featuring an animal on it. Not really. I can list at least a few off for you that do. Okay, then are there any flags with really chic things on them? Chic things? That's pretty vague, Kay. Although by my definition, there aren't really any flags that feature a chic object. Aw, that's too bad, because if there was, I was thinking about stealing it. And what exactly would you do with a stolen national flag, Kay? What else is there even to do here? There's like cookies for sale. There are pamphlets about the two embassies here on this table. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Still looks weird to me. The country split in two a few years back. And they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since. Oh? I guess it's because they don't have the money to build two separate ones, huh? I should think it's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these. Oh, alright, sick. What the... That's like the crowd sound from, like, Ace Attorney 1. What the frick? Oh my god, I have so many messages. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, I have like no courses with any of my friends. They're all just like sending them. Fascinating stuff. Trunk? What the hell? Oh, that's cool. Okay, never mind. What's all the hubbub? Ah! Hey, look! It's the Steel Samurai! And he's got a son, the Iron Infant, with it. What the fuck? Fucking Iron Infant! Oh my god, we get to go talk to him. Holy sh... Steel Samurai, I'm such a big fan. May I speak with you for a second? It's the Steel Samurai. But... You've met him already. This isn't a big deal for you. First of all, there's no way this is Will Powers. But more importantly, you've already met the guy. You should not be this excited. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for? Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before. What do you mean? You investigated one! I think you investigated two! If I remember correctly. Wait, no, you weren't the prosecutor for that game, were you? That was... Yeah, that was the second game, wasn't it? Nah, it doesn't matter. Wait, you were still there! Wait, yeah, fucking Jesus. It looks like he's written something down for you. To Edgeworth, from Steel Samurai Daddy. What? Married man of Neo L Tokyo. Wow, an autograph! Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Heh. What? Okay. Is that's totally, we're gonna have to present that later, and be like, someone's gonna be like, how do you know what was going on in the Kodopian embassy at the time? And it's like, haha, Steel Samurai was there. Ba-boom. Checkmate. And that's gonna be like proof somehow? Despite that like not being proof at all. Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you. Alba is waiting for you. And now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the Kingdom of Alabasta to shake the hand of the Ambassador. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries tonight, but rather can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our own country as well. There he goes, off to spread the goodwill to the world. He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera. In just a few seconds, the Gem and Ninja stage show is set to begin. After the show, the Gem and Ninja will enter the Republic of Abal. He is set to meet with the Ambassador of Abal at that time. Ah, the Gem and Ninja show is about to start. We gotta get back to our seats. Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas. Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry. If we miss even a second of the Gem and Ninja's awesome playing, I'll never forgive you. Ugh, I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay? Are we in a courtroom? That was like the fucking hammer sound. Ah, I could listen to that in Ninja March for Death's lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's the Gem and Ninja's greatest weapon. Ah, those pieces of Gem and Ninja merchandise over there. I've got to have them. I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. They're exactly like the ones the heroine Princess Mizola wears in her hair. Isn't the Gem and Ninja fucking dead? This takes place after Ace Attorney 3. Like, wait, does it? Hang on. Wait, no, I think this takes place in the gap between Ace Attorney 1 and 2. So actually the Gem and Ninja would... Oh! So yeah, he wouldn't have met... Hang on. I'm pretty sure this, like, canonically takes place... Does this take place after the third game or after the first game? No, it takes place after the third game. Because he, like, in the third game, he left the country, then came back to help Phoenix with Game 2. Then came back again to help him with Game 3. So this is him. He left again after Game 3, then came back, and is now, like, here again. So this is after Game 3. Anyway, hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? You're thinking of going home, aren't you? Well, it doesn't seem likely that Yatigaratsu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely it was simply a prank. No way, I just know the Yatigaratsu will show. But I thought you said that the Yatigaratsu doesn't send calling cards. Yeah, I did, but I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase. But that card she sent was a genuine fake calling card. A genuine fake? Well, how can I word this? The Yatigaratsu's mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now? We've got a problem. Oh shit. The Yatigaratsu has been spotted at Alabasta. What? You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha, so you finally decided to show yourself, you phony. Hey, what gives? I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter. What the? Hey, the Steel Samurai just waltzed straight on through here with that one. Now, if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phony is gonna escape. What is up with this song? Hey, a country's embassy is considered to be part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm gonna enter through a wall and climb over the wall into Jesus Christ. You would tell a prosecutor straight up that you intend to illegally enter another... Hey, are you listening to me? Kay Faraday, and I'm coming through. Yes, and welcome. Someone stop her, anyone. Jesus. Hey, where are you? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence. What the hell? Is that a bomb? Fire! This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatagarasu came to a ball, too. Oh, shit. You accursed Yatagarasu? I said accursed, that's why. Okay, you had better be alright, wherever you are. God, Edgeworth is feeling emotions? March 14th. Babilize Embassy? How was I pronouncing that before? Because that is not what it looked... Okay, never mind, doesn't matter. I told you, it wasn't me!
Hold
it! Okay, are you alright? Do I look alright to you? Now, can you do something about this woman? Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this? Well, sir, it's, this... Oh my god. Holy shit. Why is it always a murder investigation? Can't we have, like, an arson investigation one day? Has there ever been an Ace Attorney case that wasn't a murder investigation? Wasn't me. He was already dead when I ran in here, hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open-air stage. A suspicious person? A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it. What was this person's voice? Oh, she was the one who, like, fucking, like, stuttered, right? What are you so worked up about? However, there's no reason for you to be this loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Sheena, I believe your name is, correct? And if you're making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime? Is that also correct? You refuse to answer? Oh, she has eyes. Holy shit. I don't need to answer. You're merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority. Hey pal, just what the heck do you think you said just mean? Just what the hell you said just mean? If it should happen here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction. The end. And seeing as this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like. This office is considered to be a part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalese government. and the Bubbly's law, giving them exclusive extraterrestrial rights. They're aliens. Extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there? Basically, our country's laws do not imply outside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place. Which means we can do little in here in this situation. No way, sir. Please leave this in the matter of Interpol's hands and go home. Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, you're not Mr. Edgeworth. In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Oh, damn! This one, Karma! Eek! Ambassador Polino, I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation. Oh, fuck. It's really nothing. Mary was my secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. This guy totally did. In fact, it's a blessing that his Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Franziska? Well, well, I never imagined I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct. Already? What is it? Ambassador Polino. And you are? I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant. Assistant? Miles, what the heck do you think you're... Please, I implore you, Ambassador Pellegrini. Very well, I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. What did you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant? I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Franziska's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation. There you go again, running at the mouth with the aloof expression on your face. Franziska, please. I don't know what you're planning quite yet, but at least I do know one thing, that you are now my subordinate. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you should you have a brain lapse. Of course, I'll keep that in mind. If you are done playing games. Right, let's begin the investigation. By the way, Detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here? Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed on guard duty for the Babalese embassy today. And why are police guarding an embassy? Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagratsu. They called upon us and asked for our help, sir. Is this sprite supposed to be moving? Only like that middle line is moving. Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatagratsu these past 7 years. It was more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me. Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. Looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again. Ah! Look forward to your next salary negotiation. Although it's out of my hands. But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even packet noodles anymore. But how is Gumshoe our assistant in this if we're supposed to be the assistant to... Okay, we don't even have any logic points right now. Okay, there's gotta be some logic points, right? We can't go past here. This desk is on fire. Never mind. So our victim was the secretariat of this embassy, I'll take it? Manny Cochin. I heard that he was an admirable person. Wait, what? Whoa. Oh my god, I can't fucking read that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, that's actually really useful. Okay, awesome. I just mapped a button on my controller to switch the screens, so like when we get to situations like this where the bigger screen should be, you know, bigger, we can switch it. Okay. That's fine. This doesn't actually matter right now. I was just looking at random stuff. Manny Kochan, I heard that he was an admirable person. Very admirable. Actually, hang on. Sorry, I just want to check something. Gods of Death was a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. The case of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle. So Mr. Kochan was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire? What in the world happened inside this room? Okay, there's I can see a few things right away. There's a knife. Is this knife the murder weapon? Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood matches that on the victim's body. The blade's sharp was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we now know what the crime was committed with this knife. The knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing practically screams artsy at me, too. Although it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy. But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Oh, there we go. Surely that's gotta match with, like... Okay, so that's a logic point. That's a little bit weird. Huh, okay. It's a knife wound. It's obvious what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the wound. Indeed. Oh, that's a note. Oh no, it's just tile. Never mind. There appears to be something in his pocket. This key. It can't be. Isn't this the Yatagarazu's key that was stolen 7 years ago? What? But that's... Huh? 7 years ago? Oh! You mean that case where I was framed, sir? Yes, it's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. What? Mr. Faraday was killed with his key, sir? I thought he was killed with a knife. Eek! Scruffy, at the very least try to remember the details of crimes you were a suspect in. Franziska, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that our new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. Ugh. I feel like the victim right now. All trampled on, sir. I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... Oh, I don't remember how to do it. Friggin... I know you, like, flip it. It's not that far-fetched to think the end of this key was meant to be a butterfly. The keymaker must have been a true patriot to a fashion that's after the national symbol. Where's the button? Is it a button? I honestly don't remember how to do this. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. Yatagarazu's key data, jotted down in my organizer. I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade. I remember this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it? Yes, it looks like 2 interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade. Vines, sirs? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. It's one of those 6-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs. I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's right sense is undeveloped would be an understatement. The real question is, why was the Babylonis Embassy secretary holding this? Well, we don't know how Mr. Kochan came to possess the key. We do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarazu from the Kadopian Embassy. That's right, Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer. I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Cadopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Polino about what he knows? Supposedly he was a candidate to be the next Cadopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have. Okay, so we found the key, found the guy, found the knife. Is there anything else? This man. Where do I know him from? Well, he's a man. Yeah, okay. I can't believe that Manny fell among the thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is. Ambassador Polino, I believe your schedule tonight will be consistent of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I ask you to cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well. You're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating. Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these. I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe. Oh, no, these are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit Lovely Babal. Now I remember, the Republic of Bal is known for its feverish tourism industry. I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manny Cochin. He was my secretary and the embassy secretariat charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything: accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures. I'm sorry, but did you say printing? Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So, in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy. I see. Please excuse my forwardness, however. I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression that I've met him before. Oh, yes. Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG8 incident. Yeah, exactly. He was accused of it. We read a newspaper about it like hours ago, dude. We don't have the newspaper with us, but there was we like literally just read about this. KG8 incident. The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny. So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case? It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was oversee the embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him. What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations? We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy think we're a poor nation, can we? So renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best now is no longer with us. Ambassador Polino, I was wondering if I may ask you about Cadopia. Cadopia? Alright, what would you like to talk about? First, I'd like to ask you about this key. What about this key? I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy. Is that correct? Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly. That's not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife. Oh! How fascinating! Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key? In its knife form, there's a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Cadopia. And how did you come to that conclusion? It has both of Cadopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Cadopia. This key was stolen from the Cadopian embassy 7 years ago by the Adiarasu. What was the other logic point we had? Ambassador Polino, this key was stolen from the Cadopian embassy 7 years ago by Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Oh, really? You were not aware that Miss Yu had broken into the embassy at that time? I'm sorry, I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babal became its own independent nation. But if Manny were still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then. Mr. Kochin and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yatagaratsi's key here in the present. What was that other logic point? No blood on the knife, wasn't it? No, it was a butterfly on the knife. Do these go together? That just seems too simple. I swear some of these logic points are like actually useless. It's like, oh, there's a butterfly on this. Oh, okay, never mind. It's like, oh, there's a butterfly on this knife. That means it was part of Kidopia. Like, yeah, no shit. Like, I've had there's some logic points that have been like that in the past, and it's just kind of annoying. Oh, here's the statue. Because this is a national treasure, can I ask you please not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat. But there's a possibility that it is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We can force them to let us investigate it later when we can find some solid proof. I suppose they don't have a choice here. This is supposed to be one of the Permaduck statues Kay was talking about earlier. Is it just me or does this man look like the Steel Samurai? They could be twins. Bob Ball's Permaduck statue jotted down in my organizer. What, is that blood on the door? Looks like this was once a grand-grandfather flock that has fallen victim to the fire. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house, sir? If they're unrelated to the case, I hope you will refrain from sharing, but... Well, there's this one clock that I made by myself, but the timer on it manages to auto... That's quite enough, Detective. Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on the display rack, sir. Knives, huh? Although the blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately. I guess the handles got all burnt off by the fire. Ah, so even the knives fell victim to the fire. Ambassador Polino, are these knives yours? Why, yes, they are. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alabaster and Setter knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe once it's been reduced to this state. Ornamental knives, huh? Ambassador Polino, what is this notch here for? Oh, that! It's a feature of these knives when you can freely exchange the handles on them, so that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course. I see, so these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed. Oh, did they burn the handle they used and switch it for this knife? Wait, shouldn't that be a logic point? Because then I can link those together. Like the fact that the handles can be switched out. Oh wait, hang on, I have an idea. Like a button or something? There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. I believe this is a butterfly. This is an amazing ornamental knife. And I'm really glad this beautiful butterfly wasn't ruined by blood. There's not even a drop of blood on it. It really is quite exquisite. So much that you even can't understand its beauty, Detective. Hey, why do you always have to look down on my taste, sir? I know I like it. This is really well crafted. Why do I look down on his taste? Because my dear Detective, I'm afraid your tastes are usually quite questionable. This knife, it would appear the handle is removable. I guess people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir. I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, Detective. Why is that not a logic point? What am I supposed to connect this logic point to? Okay, well that's gonna be of no help then. What the hell are you doing? Hey, are you alright? You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right? Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you. It's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can. No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try it then, if you're that confident. I can't allow you to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. Small personal safe. This was Mr. Cochin's office, so perhaps he stored his most important documents in here. Ah, of course it locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without the... Guys, I have this crazy idea. We know for a fact that the Adagras's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim Mr. Cochin's pocket. Which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office. Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. Key that was left in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. What do we have here? Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Yatagarasu made off with it? No, Detective. I believe all we need is a closer look. What is this here? Looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir. No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe. Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch, not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before. Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe. What do you mean? What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that... Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say there's an extra bit of space behind the back wall of this safe. In other words, this safe has a second compartment. What? I suppose you are correct in asserting the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. I suppose you're correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct, and there's a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see here, there's no other lock or keyhole in sight. Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on this safe. Oh? Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock. The safe and its locks. Alright then, since you're so sure yourself, tell me how you deduced your answer. Oh, I don't know. What? Is it this? It's a little too oddly shaped for a latch hole. It's a funny shape for a latch hole, huh? It's shaped kinda like a star, don't you think, sir? Edgeworth, I would hardly call that shape a star. There must be some reason for this hole. Why, there's gotta be some reason for this hole. Maybe we're thinking things? No, there's no way I could ever do that. Detective Gumshoe, can you please be quiet for a second? You're frightening me. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Damn right it is. Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisco? The shape? It does look vaguely very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more. Is that so? The person who used the safe, Mr. Cochin, made sure that the safe had two compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half It looks so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out. What the hell? You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of this safe? That's precisely what I'm saying. And I'll prove to you right now that the Yatagarazu's key is the key that will open it.
Objection!
The Yatagarazu's key? Miles Edgeworth, this better be a very bad joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagarazu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe. We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe, but this keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key. What, do we just need to flip it again? We discovered this trick 7 years ago, and with it we were able to corner Miss Yu. But who would have thought that I'd seen this key again after all this time? But no, that's not. Fucking flip it. What? What are we— oh, are we supposed to be showing that the keyhole's weird? It's this. It's the fact that there's, like, these oval shapes. Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagarazu's key was originally made to open Mr. Kochin's safe in the Kudopian Embassy. We confirmed that as a fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see? What are you talking— ah! It appears you've come to understand what I'm talking about. When viewed head-on, the knife's blade is exactly the same shape as this keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe. But that's preposterous! Because it looks like a knife and we used one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago, we fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and the key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe. Hey, yes sir, opening it now, sir. These items, it's a bunch of funny shaped things. I guess they're pieces of art, huh, sir? You're in the way, now move, Scruffy. I didn't think I was in the way. These pieces of art, they're identical to ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world. I figured as much. There are treasures this section of the safe was meant to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required. There are pieces of stolen art from around the world. Wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Eek! Scruffy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. Why, do you have any idea what it would happen to you if one of them were to break? Was it just me or did you just hit one of the pieces of art just now? To build this sort of trick into one safe is really something. Yeah, it's neat how this safe has 2 compartments, but what's really impressive is that the other end of the key was another key I totally hadn't noticed. I wonder if Mr. Kochin was just paranoid or if he had secrets of that great value. Speaking of paranoid, I went to sharpen both ends of a pencil. But then when I went to erase something, I got all paranoid that I was going to stab myself. Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty. Yes, sir. This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir. Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, Detective? Mr. Kochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is. But I can't look at it? You're not gonna, like, read the words? Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. I don't know what the significance of this document. Okay, yeah, what? Fucking Edgeworth. Appears that we found the key to the Yatagarasu. No, Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. Since it was originally from this embassy, maybe she came back to return it? I don't think she's the type to be so kind as to do such a thing, Detective. Okay, then what do you think, sir? Callisto Yu, for what reason did she steal the key? What else is there to examine? Hey, it's another butterfly. I believe this is a symbol of the Republic of... Are you fucking kidding me? Please don't tell me. A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. Definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism. Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place is because I wanted to protect our country. You may want to, Detective, however, I've yet to see the fruits of your desire. You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir. Don't tell me these logic pieces connect. That the fucking symbol that we've seen 20 million times today is a fucking symbol. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. He literally said, it was like, oh, this has a butterfly motif. That's crazy. You know what also has a butterfly? God, I hate the design on the knife's handle. It greatly resembles the special bubbly species of butterfly. It does, doesn't it? Plus it says right here, this knife is property of the... Oh my fucking god. Oh guys, this knife says on it that it's property of Babal? I don't know what country it's from. Like, fucking... Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this... I don't feel so good, guys. Hey, no shit, it was found right in this room. It was in fact found right here. Oh my god. Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point. I'm a subordinate of Miss Von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access? My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site, you got it? If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me. You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we do as he says? Yes, I suppose we might as well. No, that's fine, we got everything there. Is the safe all done? Oh! No, damn, there's still stuff to look at here. What is it? The keyhole, the art, the paper... the door... I still don't understand why we can't look at those documents. Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with the number of its owner on the back. Numbers. We're not humans on the inside like everyone else. Cadopian paper. Laval is the sole producer of Bubbly's ink, which is made from white crystal. They are also known as gems. Oh, this is just so we can see the two flags. Okay, I get it. Alright. So yeah, Babal is the one with the butterfly. I don't get what there's still left to investigate in here. I'm really confused. Okay, well, we're pulling up the wiki. Oh my god, there's 7 parts to this. Jesus. Okay. Apparently we need to talk to her. Basically. Miles Edgeworth. What is it? Let me tell you something. You're currently my subordinate. And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak with me with respect. What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? I don't think that'll really be necessary, Francisco. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't change the fact that you're still under me. Francisco is flying around the world in her pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here at this embassy? I was investigating at the Alveston embassy when I got wind of this mess. Ah, that's right. The Yadagatsu was due to appear at that embassy as well. Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident at the Alvestian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Balinese embassy. Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh? I see you've met. Well, he's in the Alveston embassy acting as bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. Or he seems to have a different reason for being here. So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is still that little girl, I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yadagatsu? Kay would never harm a soul, sir. Kay? You remember, do you not? About the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday. So she's that feisty little girl. Kay's been on the trail of the Yadagatsu, which is how she ended up here. Looking for the one who took her father's life. I see. Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yadagatsu keeps just tricking us all. How so? The Yadagatsu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a batch of contract, and it's going on the rap sheet. If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight. I do wonder, though, if Callisto U really is the Yadagatsu. To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Yadagatsu was out to steal is in this very room? Dirty secret? Francisco, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Balinese embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation? I think I might just need to ask Francisco about her smuggling case in more depth. Francisco, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you're here right now is related to that? Yes. After analyzing the intel we gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. This accounting document? It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Kingdom of Cadopia, which means that somewhere in the countries of Abalavast and Babel is the head, the one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring. That's Francisca for you, she's amazing, pursuing the case with all she has. Okay. Take a good look at these documents, Francisca. It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here. Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3? Well, it certainly looks that way. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you've now found what you're looking for. Yes, and with this it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Balbalese ink. Balbalese ink? Balbalese ink is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported. And that reason is? It's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. It's like those fucking eggs from Apollo Justice, where they kill people, but also save people's lives. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Cochin. His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation. But it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice. Even if he is dead, we should have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds. You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested. Francisco, you must know that Manny Cochin was the suspect in the KG-8 incident. Of course I know, on top of being the head of the smuggling ring. There's a matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be? Now come along quietly, Yatagarasu. Kay Faraday. You're under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin. Mr. Edgeworth, please, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagarasu in here. And he was already... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. I'd like to help you reduce the numbers of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. Even your police confirmed the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Balbalese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into the embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu, and most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she's the Yatagarasu? Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Look how many times do I have to tell you? I was only here to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. Very well, then I shall prove the case not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Go ahead and try it. Show me what the prosecutor of this country are made of. They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed murder eluded us. Of course I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the Bobbly's embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into the embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. Oh wait. The confusion caused by the fire? Are you saying that the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. In a way, it could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Furthermore, the story claims to be just because he shows herself that doesn't mean it proves she is a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, "I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Coachman for the key. I see. Our logic is very sound. I expect nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. What, she killed him for the key? Oh, she wanted to steal documents regarding this one. She killed him for the key. But... yeah. I don't know exactly what the objection is gonna be, but like she wouldn't have known the papers were there. Agent Sheena, I regret to inform you, but there's a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she's the killer, and the Yatagarasu, I'm certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Coachen's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. By the simplest fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Coachin had the key on him. Then what was her motive? If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had known that fact. Need? Reason? All of this is simply our conjecture. After the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. But the fact still remains, that Mr. Coachin was stabbed to death. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that'll put her away behind bars. Oh, damn, there's more? Oh, shit, okay. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3D semi-twisted design like no other. The evidence of That is your definitive evidence? You see now that she's definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edwards, you gotta believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear. And you came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person? That's right, I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... Ah! Who's there? I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream, and when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed finding any prints on it. But the suspicious person in the black coat came into the room before me. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? That... I don't know. But I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth. I must show that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't. Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument, if you can. Don't worry, I can and I will. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding, and some shape between them. Hold it! You mean she said that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes? I was also on the search for the Yatagarasu. When I heard the girl's scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw the girl standing there, motionless with a knife in her hands. But I already told you, I only came in here because I was also after the Yatagarasu. The suspicious person I saw came into this room. But when I entered, it was pitch dark. I felt something by my foot on the floor, turned on the lights, and then... You found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet. How many times do I have to tell you we can't trust the words of a suspect? The only thing you'll accept as evidence, is it? That's the only acceptable way to counter-argue Agent of Interpol on the scene of crime. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent? I think I do, because there's one piece of evidence I can find that'd be a bit interesting. You need to carefully examine that piece of evidence again. What? Okay, do we need to find the, like, switchy button? Okay, you can remove the handle. Knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. Yes, unlike guns, this is one where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Because the handle was fucking switched. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There's blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. Why did the fucking text go so slow? This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? As you can see, the Babalu's knife has now been disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body, and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Kochan was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. This should clear up any and all suspicions surrounding Kay. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles. Not be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem. Heh. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You'll come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Kochan's killer. What is this mark on here? It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time and drink their sweet nectar. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly a chance not. And I prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. The Embassy Guide. You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from one of the Alabast ornamental knives. This part of the knife handle has Babila's national symbol, the butterfly, on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babila's in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shino? After the fire had broken out? That's right. Kay entered the Babila's embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabasia's side of the building before that. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Albastinian object over here. That makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Whoop, way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What a great victory. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. What worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? An Albastinian knife here? Do you mean... How did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over, rather we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates. Okay. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, but... Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Your argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu. That in itself is a most elegant proof. Miss Shino? Yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some impostor to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn, I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Shino. Let me share something with you too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? Well, I guess we better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Alabast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? So it's not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here, that's thinking. To see where the Alabastinian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastinian Embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. And that's it. Woo! Alright, well, thanks for watching the stream, guys. That part was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Usually they're around an hour. That was fairly long. I did take a few breaks, but still. Yeah, that actually went pretty good. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the stream. can watch the other videos. They're in a playlist. They should be. I hope this one should be in the playlist also. It is. Okay, great. Yeah, playlist. Bye bye.